Hello, it's Lucio Alejo here, and today we have another successful story. So today we have Mario with us. So Mario um, wants to become an English teacher, and he needed his C1 advanced certificate in order to make this happen. So he took our program a couple of weeks ago, and well, now he got it. He got the certificate. Okay, so he stopped studying English like for 1 year, and he at some point he needed some kind of help, right? Getting familiar with the exam, like the strategies, the tricks for this. So he received one of our emails. He got in contact with us. He took the program, and like I said before, now he has gotten the certificate. Hey Mario, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Thank you for having me here.
Good. So Mario, what were you doing before you enrolled in the program?
So the thing is that I had left my institution, as you said, for about a year, and I really needed some help in order to understand the structure of this exam. I was studying at university, as I always do, and when I noticed that those exams were already being taken here in Peru again after the pandemic, I thought, wow, I really need some help, right? I need to contact someone, and it's not just going back to the institution and being set in advanced or probably intermediate. Is actually looking for some specific help for these type of exams, right?
Good. So why the C1 advance?
Because I had already finished the advanced program at my institution, and I thought that I was ready. You know, I really wanted to take my English level to, yeah, that's what I wanted basically. And I thought that I was ready.
And also you want to become an English teacher, right?
Yeah, that was my main goal, to be honest.
Why becoming an English teacher?
That is something that I always liked. Even when I was at school, I remember that I used to help my friends. I always like to communicate with other people or help other people in any way that I could. And that's something that I've always wanted to do, to be honest.
Now, you know for sure that you can start teaching right now with your English, your current English level without a certificate, right? But probably you could have gotten only small jobs, like working for small schools or small institutions. So why that desire to get this certificate?
Well, it's not just because I want to put it on my curriculum, right? It's not just because of that reason. It's because I really wanted to push my limits, I guess, to know that I could be better and I could improve, and I could have a certificate that, you know, could show that I was ready for that kind of test. That's the main reason.
Great. And also because once you get the certificate, right, you can work for bigger institutions as well.
Exactly.
Make more money and work less time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. It's a great combo. Okay. Now, how was your experience with our program?
It was great. The attention that I received, the amount of time that you put into this this job is great. Every time I used to write an essay or make any exercise, I would receive a feedback, which, you know, in large amounts of, for example, classrooms, when there's many people, it is sometimes difficult for the teacher to give feedback to everyone. But this was not the case. I mean, every time that I would send my homework, I would receive a feedback telling the detailed stuff that I had to improve or the stuff that was okay. That's what I really liked about that, you know, the effort.
That's something very important, right? I mean, because a person can actually study on his or her own. I mean, all you have to do is just to buy the materials, get the resources, and train for yourself. You can do this, but perhaps for the listening and reading. But what about the speaking and writing, right? I mean, you definitely need someone else who can guide you and give you the feedback, as you mentioned before, to let you know what you're doing good and how you can make it better. Don't you think?
Exactly. That was the main idea to me, to get in touch with someone who knew more about this than me. You know, that's actually something that I always do, to get in touch with people that know more about something, so I can learn about anything, right? So my goal here was to know more about this exam, and I knew about you. And yeah, that's what I thought. Well, this man really knows about this.
Thank you. Really appreciate it. Now, what are your plans for the future, Mario?
Well, right now I am applying already, and I'm really looking forward to be a teacher in some of the biggest institutions that I know, and especially the ones that I have studied. Really, that's like the main goal to me right now. But I'm going step by step, looking for some other institutions right now.
Yes, and I'm pretty sure that you will be accepted in any of them. I mean, with this certificate that you have recently gotten. Now, just to finish, what would you recommend to those people out there who also finish their English studies and they feel, you know, this call of being an English teacher? So, but they haven't gotten this certificate yet. What would you recommend to those people?
The first thing that I'd say is that it is never enough. It is always important to set new goals. When you have reached a goal, it is always important to set a new goal.
Good.
My new goal, for example, right now is to apply to these institutions, and maybe in the future I will apply for a C2 level.
Good.
So that's my advice. Always
Great.
set new goals and don't take anything for granted, especially in English. Many people think that it is just fine to watch Netflix in English or anything in English. No, I think it's important to take tests and push ourselves to our limits, right?
Great and wise words, Mario. Yes, it's never enough. It's never enough, right?
Yes.
Good. Okay, Mario, thank you for accepting to record this short interview. I'm quite sure that this interview, like many others we did in the past, will motivate and inspire people like you who want to become English teachers and who also need some kind of help. So thank you.
Thank you very much, teacher, for having me here.